trying to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Turning it on. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Powers through the defender. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throw it, say it. Has to let this one go off his back foot.
Catch the ball, man.
Lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of
going for the big play.
Oh my God. Bro, come
He's finally
on,
stopped, but
man.
not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Reed. Got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Throws for the tight end. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels foot.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Going to the run, it's Owens. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that one did not work.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Stumbled to the ground. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
On the run, it's Jackson. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going to the ground. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. St. Clair from the gun on third down. Snagged out of the air. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be fourth down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They'll run for it. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. Offense in a split backfield. Gives it on the option. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today. Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got a little grass. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Texas A&M going quickly. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for space to the left. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Great job by the running back there with the vision and patience. He sees the hole, puts his foot in the ground. He's able to get north up the field with a great burst and get the first down.
Tavian St. Clair throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Bulldozes his way through. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Reads it, fires complete. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Reed to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Aggies want to crank the tempo. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Here's the pressure. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. This quarterback part of their running game. Big on big, man on. And then the defense wins on fourth down. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things
breaks into the open.
Come on.
They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Jackson. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The 12th man, Warden standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down.
Ball
And
don't
the
fucking
defense
lie.
jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Bro, get out of here, man. They ain't doing anything.
Get
The fuck out of here, man.
36-yard line and some
He goes
nifty
right to
moves
it.
to try to make a big play on the interception. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Might have a chance.
But he's not faster than my
Big
corner.
pickup on that
Like,
one. They'll
what?
mark him out at the 40.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The give to the lone running back. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback will keep it. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down. Calls his own number.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
He's
Get out
got
of here.
enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. One more snap coming before halftime. The give on the option. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Yes, the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's Washington with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
They'll go right back to him. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? St. Clair to throw for it on 4th. He's going to take a shot. He's loose. The 40. The 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a play call. 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike. And they take...
Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Ripping through the defense.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Got room to work. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
What a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. See it. Here comes the heat. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it.
Bro, what? Bro, they're cute, bro.
This offense is set up
Get the fuck out of here.
The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Buckeye! And that one will give them the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Texas A&M going up tempo. Throwing Reed. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, Reed. Takes the grab on the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third.
He's into the open down the middle. Inside the to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Say it. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Rush is on him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot. We couldn't hook up. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. At the 35, he's got room. Powers through. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver in the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Aggies get it right back.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. He's got it way down the field.
Out of here, dog.
Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throwing St. Clair.
Bro, get the bro, get out of here.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Reed. Got his man to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gets the back moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Reed to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
That's not the play I picked. What the fuck?
Field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looking for space. It's Owens. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we...
Touchdown, Aggies! We're on the sideline. Got it in the end zone. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing, say it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
There's a crease. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch in the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Under fire. And that one is picked up in the end zone. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
43, Ohio State, 32. Number 96, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Throwing Reed. Lofts one high and deep. This will be picked off.
They just don't throw the ball deep,
like they needed.
throw
He's
the
knocked
fucking
down,
ball.
but what a play to come up with the interception. Ready to fire from the pistol. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Owens. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Reed. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one.